Welcome to members of the public who turned up for this rather late meeting. I'm just going to hand over, before we move on to the next item, I'm just going to hand over to Lee here. She wants to make a few comments.
Thank you, Chairman. Members of the public are free to enter or exit the meeting during any part of the proceedings, but if you do leave or enter the room, please do be respectful of any discussions that are ongoing. Just to make sure everybody is aware, the committee today is led by the Chairman, Councillor Walker. There's the Vice Chairman, Councillor Mandry, and then the 7 councillors who are seated on this side of the room are the decision makers. Over here on this side of the room, officers are led by Lee Smith, the Head of Development Management, myself, Lee Usher, as Head of Democratic Services. To my right is Munley Betley, the Committee Officer, then Alex Russell, who is the Solicitor for the Planning team, and then we've got the Planning Case Officers. The Planning Committee can be a very emotive experience for many people, and we would ask that members of the public be considerate of other people in attendance in the meeting. Please do not call out during the meeting and refrain from making comments or noises whilst deputations are being made. We would remind you that everyone has a right to their opinions on planning matters and should not be made to feel uncomfortable whilst expressing their views. There are many members of the public here for the first time who may be unfamiliar with the way formal and quasi-judicial planning committee meetings are conducted. If you do have any questions about this process, please do speak to myself, Mel, or any of the committee team after the meeting. Alternatively, you can contact us at the Democratic Services Department during office hours. Mel is going to give some details about the deputation scheme in a moment, but I do also need to advise you that in accordance with legislation, members of the public and press are able to audio and video record all meetings held in public by phone by council. I can confirm that there has been a request to film this meeting today, and I need to remind members of the public or press who wish to film that they must respect the wishes of other members of the public present who do not wish to be filmed. Thank you. Chairman, if you don't mind, Mel's just going to update the deputation.
Thank you, Chairman. The deputations are going to be heard in the order listed. There is copies of the deputation list on the chairs in the public seating area. When your name is called, you'll be asked to take a seat at the deputation table. You'll see the timer is on the floor in front of you. I will not start the timer until you start speaking. Please note that when the red light flashes on the timer, this indicates that you have run over your allotted time and you may be stopped by the chairman. All deputies are reminded that no written material may be submitted to members of the committee. However, if you have pictures that you wish to be distributed, please make this known before you start your deputation and we will ensure they are circulated for you. Once you have finished making your deputation, please turn off the microphone and retake your seat in the public seating area. In addition to the list of deputies, I can confirm, Chairman, that we have received requests from Councillors Price, Miss Bell and Mrs Mandry to speak on items in Zone 3 this afternoon. I would like to make members of the public aware that councillors do not form part of the deputation scheme and as such are not subject to a specific time limit, but are reminded to keep their comments short and to the point. For each zone items which have registered speakers on will be heard first. Each application is presented by the case officer before deputations are heard. This is to allow the deputies the chance to address any points raised in the officer's presentation. I would like to remind members of the public that when making your deputation, as outlined in your confirmation letter, you should limit your comments to matters that are considered a material planning consideration. Any points that you raise that do not fall within these parameters must not be considered by the committee. Members of the public and the committee are not permitted to engage in question and answer debate. However, it is possible, at the discretion of the chairman, that points of clarity are allowed to be sought from deputies, applicants and agents, regardless of whether they have registered to speak on an item. And therefore the chairman may at any point during the debate on an item ask any of these people to come forward and address the committee. Thank you, Chairman.